Close up on me eating a sriracha hoisin hot dog with lots of topping.
He lives in Stockholm City and bikes everywhere. All clothes are vintage except socks and underwear. He's a dresser in a show, gay and vegan too. I hope the stories of his life will entertain you.
Welcome to Stories of My Life. So today, Wednesday, Stockholm, Sweden, but since I was working Monday, Tuesday, to me it is Monday. It got a Monday feel to it. I need to go out and buy some groceries, and I found a recipe. I'm gonna make some hot dogs, some hoisin sauce hot dogs. Don't ask, I'll show you later. And I better go out now because it's almost 4 o'clock and the sun is going down. Well, there's not been a sun up because I guess there's been a sun up, behind the grey clouds. But anyway, I join me. Let's get going. November? No, it's no Grey-vember. No, it's no Grey-ver. But everything is grey. Here's something that tastes absolutely divine together. It's you take peanuts and then a gherkin. I mean, could I dip them in? Try it. I found this recipe online where you put hoisin sauce on hot dogs, in my case vegan hot dogs, and then you grill them in the air fryer. And then you put them in a bun and you put sriracha mayo on, and also onion and cabbage and spring onions. So that's what I'm going to do. And also I'm going to teach you something I learned about cutting onions. Yeah. Here's the half a red onion, and I used to cut them like that way, like so. And I realized if you do that, if you instead switches to that and cut them like that, first you turn them over, you get not so bent. Oh, how can I explain this? If you use the regular one, that's you usually do, you get really sort of bent ones and curved ones, really curved ones, and if you cut them lengthwise you get sort of longer curves, which is easier to work with. Yeah, you're welcome. Show you, that's the one you cut. This is a regular one, you get really sort of moon shaped, and this is sort of there's not much difference, but it's enough that this is easier to work with, for instance, in a sandwich, where these are sort of going all over the place, right? Yeah, you get it. Here are 4 of IKEA's vegan hot dogs, and here is some hoisin sauce, and I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons on these, and then into the air fryer they go. Looks disgusting. Yesterday I bought these herb scissors in a second-hand shop, and they look like that. And these sort of, you cut a lot without having to cut a lot. So, and I thought, I really need those. And then I thought, when I got them, I thought, wait, what do I often cut? And I realised, spring onions. So now I'm going to show you how to do it. So hopefully this works. You just, oh look, fabulous. Oh, 5 times as fast and really exact, but it looks rather good actually. Yeah, you've seen enough. I'm going to see what happens when I cut cabbage. Wait, I need to... Oh, I wish I had 3 arms. No, I don't. That would be kind of freakish. Okay, let's see. Might work. Wait, I need both hands. So here's the topping for the hot dogs. Sort of spring onions, red onion, cabbage, and cucumber in sort of, I used a potato peeler and sort of turned them into, I don't know, ribbons, I guess. We will also be using some sriracha mayo, which is vegan. I'm watching Hannah and her sister, Woody Allen's Hannah and Her Sisters on my computer, and I've seen it before. I've seen it when it came out, and I guess I can't remember a thing about it. I think that was maybe my first grown-up movie or something. I'm not sure, but it's sort of every scene is I think I knew that Mia Farrow and Diane Wiest was in it. That's it, and all the others are sort of I think everything went like this. Yeah, I'm growing up slowly. And what I meant to say is that I thought you change with time. And I think at the time I saw that movie, I thought I knew everything. And I just watched everything with a critical eye, like, no, I don't like that. I don't like, that's funny, that's not funny, that's not blah, 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 instead of sort of enjoying the movie. Believe it or not, I think I just found a bag of... Yeah, I found a bag of spices I was looking for last week. By spices, I meant nutmeg. So people, I would say they're done. So here we go. Now we're going to put some topping on. No, let's start with this and then put the topping on. Yeah, like so, and then drizzle things nicely over it. Like that. Oh, look. Okay, here we go. Close up on me eating a sriracha hoisin hot dog with a lot of topping. Mm. It is good. Actually, the topping is great. It's sort of adds a salad-like texture. So, as most of you know, I collect vintage or special editions of H&M clothes. Well, I sort of tend to. And I've been really bored with what H&M has been put out lately. And now, for the first time in a couple of years, they're putting out, sort of every year they try, I think, or they have been, maybe not during the pandemic, I'm not sure, to do a collaboration with the famous designer like Karl Lagerfeld or Moschino. And this autumn, they're having something to do with Glenn Martens, who to me isn't really a name, but he's a designer of Diesel. And it's been a while since they had a name. Well, they have Rabanne last year, I think. Or was that Mugler? I mixed, because Rabanne and Mugler, they were so similar in my sort of, in the way I look at them. But tomorrow, there's a drop. The drop, they sort of, they drop the costume, the clothes. Damn, I shouldn't have had a hot bath before speaking to you. Tomorrow, they drop, and I'm sitting here looking at stuff I want to buy. Everything is really expensive. Nothing is really sort of I need to have. At first, I thought I need to have, but then I sort of like, this is just a T-shirt. This is just a shirt. And I don't really like sort of a plain T-shirt. And the only thing that sort of is a designer, has anything to do with the design, is the name of the designer. There's a lot of those things in this drop. This drop is seems to be specialized in sort of crumpled clothes, or sort of, there seems to be metal in a lot of the costumes. Clothes, so that you can squitch them up and they stay that way, which is fun, I guess, until the metal wears out. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of the stuff I want. So tomorrow is October 30th, 10 a.m. there's a drop. And I'm not really... A couple of years ago, I thought I'd go, oh, I need to look at that. But now, not so much, I don't think. I might go there before work on Tuesday and see what's left. In Sweden, we have a lot of people who go buy sort of a lot of clothes, and then they try to sell it really expensive, and I don't think they make it because I often see it marked down. So anyway, I'm going to look a bit and then I'm going to tell you what I want to buy. So here are the men's stuff. There's a belt, sunglasses. And the thing is, you can see that they sort of scrunch them up. They sort of got metal in everything. And I think that'll be interesting in a couple of years when the metals start to rust. I think, let's see what I want to have. I would love these boots, but no. I think I'll just buy these sweatpants. They are not really expensive, $64. Well, expensive, but my cheapest here. And also, I would love that, but I think that is $100, and that is too much, I think. So I'll wait till it's on sale. Also, I would love that, but I think I've got the wrong body type for that. That's mesh. So it says it's slim fit. You can get them in sort of larger sizes, but I wonder how that would look. Yeah, possibly like 3XXL. So, but it's kind of fun. It's just a print on a mesh that looks like a shirt. I like that. So that's what I like the best from all the things they got. Otherwise, sort of like, yeah. So he's the designer for Diesel, and you can see it sort of, it is streetwear, sort of grungy, but yeah, I mean, white t-shirt, grey hoodie, underwear, socks, sort of sweatpants, no thanks. Trench coat, yeah, but I've got 5. So, and I like, yeah, the shirt, possibly. But then again, it's just a blue shirt, and I don't like the white buttons. The only sort of interesting thing is that there's a wire in here, so you can sort of crunch them up and make them stand, or do whatever you want them to do. Otherwise, it's just no. I'm talking myself out of this. So I will be buying it in a couple of years when it's sort of, I find it second hand, but no, I think it's just those joggers for me tomorrow. By joggers, I mean sweatpants.
Socks and underwear. He's a dresser in a show.